Welcome to Jaffa, that is Old Jaffa, which is a neighborhood in Tel Aviv. If you look behind me, all the way back there, that chapel, it is St. Peter's Church, and it's very famous because it contains three biblical events. The first is when Peter raises Tabitha from the dead. The second is when Peter stays with Simon the tanner, and the third is related to the vision that he receives. And I want to focus on that just for one moment. And this is where you see how biblical history comes alive, and if you don't come to these locations, you'll never understand exactly how the story plays out. So, Peter was on top of the roof of Simon's house, and it is exactly this time today. And this is what he's looking at. The Mediterranean, it's a beautiful sea. So he's looking in that direction at noontime during prayer when a vision comes down and has all of these different animals that you're not supposed to eat, that is unkosher animals. And God gives the message to Peter, get up, kill and eat. And Peter understands what he's supposed to do, but he says, no, Lord, he protests. But here's what's really cool is this church, all the way back there, St. Peter's Church, it doesn't face east as most churches do historically. It faces west toward the sea. And the reason why is because the tradition is that Peter is facing the sea when he prays. And therefore, when he sees the vision come down, it is facing Rome. It is facing Rome. And that is why this prayer and this biblical moment is so important. And that's why the geography and the biblical text come together so nicely, because we see that God wants Peter to go to Rome. And in fact, that's exactly where Peter's going to go. That's where Paul's going to go. Everything is going in that direction because that represents the mission to the Gentiles. That is the mission to the non-Jews. So it's an incredible sight. You see the church right there. You see the Mediterranean Sea right there. And because we know the geography of the land, we can see how God makes it really, really, really clear that Peter is to go to Rome.